is Apostle Helen Duncan, coming to you on the waves of Majesty Christian Television Network. So, we will be having a very powerful broadcast, and I believe that if you are a lover of culture, I think you will fall in love with this one. So, the topic of our broadcast this evening is showcasing the Nigerian cultural festivals and the business summit that will be held in Austria, Vienna, Austria, in the month of June. So we see it very important to have this broadcast because, as we know, Nigeria as a federation is made up of so many ethnic groups. And we also know that culture is a tag that identifies every group of people. So a special group of people in this from this one of the ethnic groups in Nigeria are going to showcase their culture, and they are even in diaspora not still forgetting their culture. So this interview is going to be very interesting because many of us who are losing touch with our culture, with our arts, with our music, will be stimulated. So permit me this hour to introduce to you Engineer Oluyemi Ogundele, who is the chairman of the Nigerians in the Diaspora Organizations, Austria. Engineer, please, can you say hello to our viewers?
Hello.
Ogundele, please.
Thank you for having me.
Wow, you are looking so cute.
Thank you very much.
Is that part of the culture of festival we are going to, for cultural dress we are going to showcase?
Exactly. We're just giving you a bit of a taste of what is coming up.
Man, this one is called Kabiesi. I really like that, your cap.
This is this Abetiaja, very commonly worn by chiefs in Yoruba land.
Wow, awesome. So together in this broadcast is Mr. Olare Wanju Fabodu. Olare Wanju Fabodu, can you say hello to our viewers? Mr. Olare Wanju, please, can you say hello to our viewers? Speak. Mr. Olare Wanju, please, can you say hello to our viewers?
Hello, viewers. This is Mr. Fabodu from.
Can you say hello to our viewers?
Hello, viewers. This is Mr. Fabodu from. This is Mr. Fabodu from Vienna. It's nice to join you today.
All right.
Thank you very much.
All right, thank you so much. So that is it. We welcome those of you who are watching us online from Facebook or from YouTube Direct. Feel free to interact with us and send some of your questions or give us a call on the studio line on 020 3374 160. In case you are staying outside in the Netherlands, please, you can just put 31 then 20 3374 160. Now, Chair NIDO Austria, welcome once again to this broadcast. Now, tell us a little bit about this. Before we go forward, let's have the advert of this summit that will be coming up.
Egbe Omo Oduduwa, Austria presents the Nigerian Cultural Festival 2018 Adire Street Party Carnival in Vienna, Austria. 3 days of festival, music, art, culture and business summit from 28th June 2018, Business and Investment Summit, 29th of June 2018, African Drums Exhibition, and the grand finale on Saturday, 30th June 2018 at the Rare Carnival Street Party, venue World Museum, Vienna. The special Adire for the carnival is available on demand. Please call Engineer Uriyemi Ogundele on +4366 4494 1020 or Mr. Ibukun Talabi on +43699 1217 1854. And in the UK, please contact Mr. Anthony B. Towashaw on +44 7944 039887. The Nigerian Cultural Festival and Business Summit 2018, powered by Egbe Omodudua, Austria, in collaboration with the Nigerian Embassy, Austria, and NIDO Austrian chapter.
Wow.
Egbe.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. So, Engineer Ogundele, tell us a little bit what you really tell us a bit of what really is playing out in your heart concerning this whole carnival festival that will be coming up.
Okay, thank you very much. Actually, we started this event in 2013. Before that time, we used to have different festivals, cultural festivals here in Austria.
Yeah.
But most of these festivals are indoors. And it's only people who like us, people who are related to us, Austrians who are married to Nigerians, who come in to watch the event. So we now said that it's the time to show our culture to people outside, even people who does not like us, to get another view of us. Some of us have another impression of we Africans. So we were able to secure the police permit to go to the street and showcase it. So we started marching from the Nigerian Embassy down the city center, the busiest road in Vienna, the Ring Street, to the Hofburg, which is the seat of the president, where the president office is. That's where we have the World Museum. And we're moving. So it was about 2 hours march. They closed the road. And we behaved very well. People loved it. When we started marching, we were about 500 people. But by the time we get to the destination, we are more than 5,000. People join us. They like the dance. They like what they see. So and that is what we are trying to do, to let people know that we have good culture, to see the good part of we Nigerians. Before then, the newspapers here in Austria mostly write things negative about Nigerians, nothing positive. But since that day, actually on that day, there was about 3 newspapers that had publication on this event saying that Africans are very colorful, they did a good show, they like it, they love it. And that's what we are trying to get. And since then, we've been trying to do it every year. Because of financial constraint, we couldn't do it every year, but we do every 2 years. So we're going to have the 3rd one this June. So it's just to showcase our culture. And actually, we call it Nigerian Cultural Festival because it's not supposed to be for Yoruba alone. Even though it was the Yoruba who started it, but we want everybody to come and showcase. It's a carnival. So we're going to go on the carnival train. The Yorubas, we go, the Igbos can follow, the Edo can follow. You can see the first one we did 2013. In fact, we have people as far as Brazilians joining us. Yes. We have Chinese joining us. So it's more or less an international festival, carnival, but started by Nigerians, started by the Yorubas. And that is what we are trying to achieve. We want to get bigger and bigger.
Thank you so much, Chair Ogundele. Thank you so much. All the way from Vienna. You are looking so beautiful, so handsome with this your Adire, attire. It's so beautiful. What do you have to say in addition to what he has just said, Mr. Fabudun?
Thank you very much. Actually, I'm really, really glad to be joining you today. It is a great honor for us. Actually, I'm really glad to be joining you today. It is a great honor for us in Vienna to be hosting this event, particularly to be hosting people from Europe, Especially we have people coming from France, people coming from Italy, people coming from Germany, and a big contingent coming from London to join us in our carnival. I think engineer did a good job to explain the whole process of the carnival, but the way it was explained, you would have thought it's a one-day event. No, we're actually doing a 3-day event.
Yeah.
That's going to be flagged off with a business summit, which we're inviting everyone. Actually, NIDO is championing the event for us in collaboration with our embassy here. So we have plans to invite people from Nigeria. We're already making contacts to bring business people from Nigeria. We have Austrian companies that are going to be showcasing their technology here that perhaps people back home might be interested in, or even companies that already want to go to Nigeria, but they don't know how to go about it. We will be, the reason we're collaborating with NIDO, particularly for this, is to bring other companies. For instance, in Netherlands, if we have companies that want to go to Nigeria, they can come here to Austria. We've been doing business summit here. This is not the first one, but this one is actually very strategic because it's a collaboration with the ambassador herself. Our ambassador here in Austria, Her Excellency Mrs. Vivian Okeke, she's actually championing the business summit to bring the business community in Austria with Nigerian business community that are actually coming from Nigeria to Austria. And if you move away slightly from the business forum, which is going to take place on Thursday, you have the museum being opened for us on Friday.
Wow.
What the World Museum have actually promised is to open up the museum for us on Friday to showcase our culture.
Wow.
And we've contacted people from Senegal, we've contacted other West African countries to bring their drums, their mask to the museum. So in fact, the carnival is a kind of a finale, really. So the prelude to it is just as important as the carnival. Even though like myself, I have to confess, a lot of us are more excited about the carnival. But really, we strategically doing these things in order to facilitate not just the carnival, not just the culture, but more importantly, the business aspect as well.
Yes, exactly, exactly. Wow, this is too awesome. It's too beautiful. Chair Ogundele, I think this is very impressive. It's very, very impressive. And I believe that this is going to open more doors and facilitate more of investors going to Nigeria to do some business, because showcasing our culture and showcasing what we are able to do and showcasing the peace that we have as Nigerians or as Africans is what we in the diaspora are supposed to be doing to rebrand ourselves for the people we are in their land to know that we are not just people coming from the ghetto, for them to know the other side of us and know that sometimes what CNN is showcasing about Africa is not really how Africa is. So it is a very powerful work, and I mean, it's a very powerful initiative. Chief Gundele, you and your officials over there, you are doing a great job. God richly bless you. Yes.
The carnival itself is a business issue too, because we are promoting tourism.
Yes, exactly. I know.
So when they see what we do on the street, we tell them, if you want to see the real thing, come to Nigeria.
Yes.
We've already invited the Calabar Carnival troupe, and they promise to be around. So
really?
You can as well see what is going to happen, what is happening in Calabar on the street of Vienna. And since they could not see the whole thing, we have only 2 hours to do it. They will be ready to come to Nigeria. So it's just a type of business summit as well. It's a continuation. So everything is just to bring people to Nigeria, business to Nigeria. And about the cultural thing, we believe that some of us here in Europe, we've been away from Nigeria for many years. Some of our children are born here. They don't know our culture. We want to show them our culture. Our culture is to be friendly. We like visitors. We have foreigners. When foreigners come to Nigeria, we welcome him as if he's a king. People on the street come over and say hello. Nobody wants to be hostile to foreigners.
Yes.
Like what is happening here in Europe. So we want to just teach them also this culture of being friendly, of peace, and all sort of things together. And so, as I said, it's just a lot of things combined together. And for the drum exhibition, we actually call it African Drum Exhibition. So we're not even talking about Nigerians alone now. We want to bring all the African drums there. Come and see the drums, because drums in every country means the same. Is for you to dance, for happiness, for communication. We want to communicate. We don't want to just sit to ourselves alone. We want to integrate. So all this thing is packaged in the whole event.
It is too beautiful. It is too beautiful. Now, if I may ask, are there some fees that people are supposed to pay to be part of this whole event? Or is it free?
The only one is maybe if you want to come for the business summit, you may have to register your business and stuff like that. Or if you want to make any exhibition during the business summit, they might ask you to pay a token. But the whole thing is free. The entry is free. We have a uniform, this Adire thing. That's the only thing. If you want to buy one, you pick up one and buy it at a very cheap price. And that Adire too has an history.
Yes.
We decided to use the Adire because if we look into the business between Nigeria and Austria, the biggest business is the textile industry. Nigerians come over here to Austria to buy lace material. So we want to show them that also we can be buying lace here, but we have our own indigenous clothes. And this one is totally made from Nigeria. It's handmade. And this is what we want to show them here. And we can even start exporting it to them. And it's cheap.
So what you are trying to promote is really a sort of marketing strategy as well. So that as it is that the Nigerians are coming to Austria to buy laces, then they also can go over to Nigeria or
buy our
order our Adire.
Exactly. Precisely.
Wow.
Yes.
This is awesome. This is so beautiful. So, Mr. Fabody, so can you tell us a bit about, because I think you are more interested in the business side, can you tell us about this business summit? What are we supposed to expect?
We can't hear you.
Why is he playing with this thing this way?
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, good. It's ironic you said I'm more interested in the business side. Can you hear me now? Okay. I'm actually more interested in the carnival, but I'm interested in everything, to be honest. Okay, I'll tell you a bit about the business. The business is very crucial to me because I am trying to champion a lot of things in the business, on the business side. First is the tourism that was mentioned by Engineer Ogundele. You wouldn't believe it that, Engineer Ogundele, I'm giving something away here, but you wouldn't believe it that we don't have the big bus tour in Lagos. In our villages, we don't. These are the things we need to set up. You know, but if we don't showcase our culture here, how are we going to lead people to where these places are? Say Obudu Ranch, say the Agungu Festival, say the Oshun Oshobo Festival. We need to set things up by showcasing culture on the street. That's the first aspect of the business tourism. Mm-hmm. Another aspect is that a lot of people don't realize that Julius Berger is actually a very small company. Because Julius Berger in Nigeria is a big household name, we think that's the biggest construction company you have from this side of the world. So by doing this business summit, we bring in the big construction companies here and in Germany as well to be part of our business summit. The same thing with the agro-allied industry. We've done a bit on that here. We've done a bit of seminar on that, but there are new techniques. For instance, animal husbandry, there are new techniques to that. Aside from that, for instance, we have one of our own Nigerian here in one of the schools, a professor here that did a technique a mechanism to plant tomato all year round.
Yes.
Things like this, we need to showcase this as well. Then we have our Nollywood. I think 2 years ago, when we did this, or 2013, we showed Last Flight to Abuja. So we are not focusing on any particular industry. We're trying to broaden, but we're concentrating on technology. So you have the agro-allied industry, technology. You have the construction and housing industry, technology. You have tourism, technology. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Fagbodu. Honestly, I think many other chapters would really have a lot to take from this whole project you guys are doing. I just hope that it would continue to grow and grow and grow. And this year, I think this year event is going to be the best, because now it's no more going to be an indoor activity. It's not an outdoor. So you are going to receive many more diasporans who will fly from different countries to come and be part of this so lofty festival in Vienna. So we use this opportunity as well. Those of you who have just tuned in and you are listening to this broadcast, we are inviting you to this 3-day festival in Vienna, Austria. It's a Nigerian cultural festival together with Business Summit 2018. So the dates are from, I will ask Engineer Ogundele. So when is this festival coming up?
Okay, we're starting on the 28th of June, and that is the Business Summit, a Thursday. And on Friday, the 29th, we have the African Drum Exhibition in the World Museum. And the grand finale is on Saturday, the 30th of June, when we have the street party. And then it continues on the stage in the World Museum with cultural display, cultural dance, and different type of other shows on stage. So it's going to be a 2-hour street party marching from the Nigerian Embassy to Hofburg, which is the seat of the Austrian president. We have the World Museum close to the Hofburg. So we're going to dance there for 2 hours, and then we're going to move straight to the hall of the World Museum for about 4 hours, where we have different stage performance.
This is beautiful. Wow, I can't really figure out how. I'm thinking it's gonna be something so beautiful that it's gonna be like heaven on earth. So if somebody will miss out on this one, you are missing a very big something. So please make a date, book that date, 28th to 30th of June. All like leads to where? Austria, Vienna, Austria. So how would the accommodation of these people be taken care of? Can you just how would people who really want to connect to this vision or this project make reservation? Are there some numbers you will want to give to them, or where they can, or are you making a hotel available for them so that they can go online and see how they can, get accommodation for themselves? And
At the beginning, with the jingle you played, there's some numbers were mentioned here, but I'll just say they go to the Facebook or the Facebook page, Festmark. Festmark stands for Festival of Music, Art and Culture. Festmark. They will see all these details there. Okay. You can also visit our website on www.festmark.org.
Festmark.
And then they will see all these details there. Festmark, standing for Festival of Music, Art and Culture.
Oh, okay.
It's powered by Vienna Austria.
Okay, why do you keep mentioning something about Egbe Oduduwa? So
because they are the initiator. They started this event. The event originated from them. And they said, look, this is the event, this is a show thing, a cultural thing, showcase thing, but we don't want to do it alone. Okay. So they make it a Nigerian event, asking all Nigerian tribes to come and showcase their culture. So it's going to be a carnival train Probably we have the Yorubas in front, or we have the Igbos coming up, the Edos. Every Nigerian tribe should come and showcase. So they call it Nigerian Cultural Festival. Yes. And not really Yoruba, because they want to showcase the Nigerian culture. And that is very important at this very moment, at this very time of our nation. We need peace and unity. And they are given the leadership in this unity thing that we want to be together. We don't want to say this is a Yoruba event. This is a Nigerian event, and everybody should come and showcase their culture. Yeah. And that is why I have to give kudos for them for opening their door and say, no, this is not a Yoruba thing. This is a Nigerian thing.
Exactly. Now, to Mr. Afabodo, how will the youths benefit from this lofty project?
Wow, it's good thing you asking me that. But can I just say something quickly? You know, you said why the mentioning of Egbe Omodudua. The whole event actually started about 10-15 years ago in Salzburg. So when we did the first Ankara festival, and after that we've done other festivals in Linz, we've done in Graz. So the idea of the festival is long running, but what we're doing it now is to actually enlarge it and collaborate with a lot of other people. Mm-hmm. This is why, although it might have been started by us, the Egbe Omodudua in Vienna, Austria, or the Egbe Omodudua in Austria as a whole, but it's a bigger deal than the Egbe Omodudua. Talking about how the youth will benefit. This is a very crucial part for me as the president. What we are doing is to get the youth together. It's actually very, very difficult to get our youth together because you don't see them. They're only available online. Yeah. And unfortunately, I'm one of those people that actually I'm still used to manual and the analog side of life. But for this particular festival, we have our youth leading. You would see in the parade, our youths are leading. And one of the things we are doing pre-festival, is a magazine will come out, that's a fashion magazine that will show all the pictures we've had of our youths over the years in the magazine. That is coming out. And the youth, actually, this is, I'm letting the cat out of the bag here. They've organized a night party, a clubbing party for the youths.
Wow.
So we are expecting currently, as it stands, we're expecting about 150 people from London alone. We're expecting 50 people from France, the same number from Germany. So it is going to be a blast. If there is a youth in Europe, yes, anywhere in Europe, they must be here in Vienna. Because it's not just the carnival. By the way, I know a lot of them know David Alaba. He was in one of our festivals in 2003. And what we're planning this year, if you've seen anything we've done before, this is much bigger.
Really? Wow. You are whetting their appetite and also making them very, very curious. Myself, I'm so curious that I will want to be there. Hey, Majesty TV, we are coming there live, and we're going to catch all the things live, and then you'll be watching the event online. Okay? Now, if I may ask, Honorable Engineer Oluyemi, which of the musicians are you bringing in? Because are you bringing in any of our artists from Nigeria?
Actually, we are planning to bring some artists from Nigeria. We've been discussing with some. They've not confirmed yet. We are still at the beginning. And also some Nollywood stars are also invited too. But we're also bringing a musician from London, from UK. Mm-hmm. Shegun Michaels. He played juju and mixing with some of these hip-hop, the Afro-Nigerian type. So he mixed it together as a very young guy. So we are bringing him also for after-event party for the elders, while the youths do their clubbing. Some of us who like to do Wambe will be in another hall dancing to this music of Shegun Michael Sobejo from London. And like as we said, we're expecting some musicians from Nigeria, and we are looking also for one of these young artists in Nigeria to be on stage during the carnival stage event in the World Museum in the afternoon before the night something. So we have not got any confirmation yet, but we are working on that, and we're very sure within the next few weeks we should be able to confirm who will be coming. But like in 2013, we're trying to bring some Nollywood artists. We are still talking to them at the moment.
I can imagine having a very big event like this. It's not a small thing. So are there some certain things you may like to say to those who are hearing us, like some of your constraints, how they may be met? So are there some certain, maybe something you may ask those who are listening to help you to do, or do you already have it all?
Is that for,
it can be for any one of you.
Not at all. We don't have it all yet.
It can be for any one of you.
Well, one of the things. Not at all. We don't have it all yet.
It can be for any one of you.
One of the things we are hoping that people will do is to buy our adire. The adire is for sale for 25 euros. I think my good brother mentioned that you can check us on on the internet on Festmac. That's FESTMAC, festmac.org, and we are on internet as well. I mean on Facebook. We're on Facebook as well. So you can check us on Facebook, and Facebook is actually Egbe Omo Odùduwà. If you type in Egbe Omo Odùduwà, you see us there on Facebook. But please, wherever you are in Europe, the clip you played earlier gives you the contact numbers of those you can call to get your own adire. We've made adire available here in Vienna. We've made adire available in London, and we've made adire available in Nigeria. So anyone coming, please do make sure you get your own adire, because this is the way that you will feel part of the crowd.
Exactly.
This is the first thing. And the second thing you did ask earlier about hotels, we have advanced preparation for hotels and visas.
Okay.
We have advanced preparation for hotels and visas. If anyone is interested, they can contact Engineer Ogundele, my good brother, and all the people mentioned on the advert.
Yeah.
On the advert, so they can contact them.
Yeah.
And they can contact us via our Facebook, via our internet. We've made advanced preparation for this. If there's anyone out there, maybe in Nigeria or even in Europe, for instance, people outside Schengen that might want to come to Austria, we've made preparation for those as well, for people to get visas in London so that they can be part of the event. So there are a lot of preparations we've done, but how can people help us? Buy our adire. Please buy the adire. It's only 25 euros. And by the way, if for any reason you are not able to buy, bring your money on the day. We have ready-made adire for you as well.
That would be nice.
Thank you.
That is so good. So those of you who have been listening to this broadcast, so it is we are showcasing the Nigerian upcoming festival, a cultural festival, and the business summit in Vienna. So this is going to take place on the 28th to 30th of June. And just like they've been telling us, go to festmac.org and Egbe Omo Odùduwà Facebook. Then you can get all the information, or you play the advert once again. Then you can just get those addresses and the telephone numbers of the contact persons and make further inquiries. Don't ever miss this occasion, because you will miss a lot. So I hope you will also reserve your 25 euro for the adire attire. So in case you cannot order direct to London or from London, then make sure you have at least that money. So when you get to Vienna, you will not be left odd. You will not be at the odd among the others who will be wearing this adire, because myself I will wear too. Right. Before we sign up, Engineer Ogundele, what would you like to tell those who have listened to this broadcast this hour?
I just want to ask them to please join in this crusade of promoting our culture here in diaspora, because I've seen a lot happening. I've seen that like, for example, I'll give a very good example. Our traditional names are being relegated to the 2nd division.
Exactly.
I'm using this word. You hardly find somebody now bearing Oluyemi. In fact, they will give him an English name because they want the Europeans to be able to pronounce it very well.
Yes,
this is not here enough. So before, when we came to this country in the early years, when we check the telephone book outside, when we see a Yoruba name, an Igbo name, I know this is my countryman. But now you see an Igbo name, you don't even know an Igbo. When you now see somebody saying is David John, sorry to use this name word, but it's in Nigeria, but we don't know with that name. But when you see, they say Olawale John, Olawale at least tell you something. But most of us now give our children, the first name is always English name.
Yes.
Or maybe Christian name anyway, which I'm not against. And they relegate the traditional name to the second name. The middle name, and some country doesn't even use second name at all. So at the end of the day, the name is going out. This is one of the cultural things we are missing here in Europe. And a lot of other things like that. How to respect our elders, what to eat. So this is what we are trying to revive in our own way. So in everywhere you are, try to promote one at least of Nigerian culture so that our children, we don't lose everything. We are here in diaspora, but we should still remember where we come from. Because when you lose your culture, you lost your identity.
Honestly, you have really spoken to me. Honestly, because I have lost mine. You know, my names are Ifeyinwa Aderonke, because all of us were born in Lagos.
Oh my
Aderonke,
God.
you know, Helen Root. So, but now it's only that Helen Root. Oh, God, be merciful unto me. Oh.
Wow.
Hey, so if you're out there, please don't lose your identity. Try as much as you can to connect to your root. It's very important. Thank you so much, Honorable Engineer Ogundele. Let me hear from Mr. Fabodu. What do you want to say to those who have listened to this broadcast?
Sorry, Madam Ruth. Did you say your name is Aderonke?
Yes, my name is Aderonke Ifeyinwa Helen Root Dokenu. Because
sorry, Madam Ruth. Did you say your name is Aderonke?
Yes, my name is Aderonke Ifeyinwa Helen Root Dokenu. Because
sorry, Madam Ruth. Did you say your name is Aderonke?
Yes, my name is.
That cannot be true. That's my wife's name. I just want to use this medium again. Please, our people out there, we will post more information. If you check the live chat, I've posted our website. I've posted the Facebook link on the live chat, so people can go there and check later on. But if and when our advert is played again, please do get the names, the numbers, and then contact us. Contact us. We cannot talk about everything here. There are a lot of things that we're doing. For instance, like I said, we have magazine for sale. We have a video book for sale on the day. There are so many things, but please do contact us. Get in touch. If you need arrangement with, for instance, yesterday I did a few arrangement for the people coming from France, and I've done for people coming from London in terms of hotels. But please do get in touch with us. Buy our address, get in touch, and let's have a blast come June. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Well, gentlemen, this is where we're going to end up. And I think before that, June, we're going to have another broadcast so that you can tell us the updates and then let our audience know what next. Okay? So we wanna use this time to thank you for being with us, and also to thank our viewers all over the world who exercised patience and they have gone through this whole broadcast with us. So let them stay tuned and also stay connected and continue with the good job that you are doing, showcasing Nigeria and giving Nigeria another a positive image. God richly bless you. I hope our president and his entourage, they would, be in this carnival, because I think it will be a blessing. And at the same time, those of them who are into connecting with our investors, the business folks, this is a time as well for them to leave Nigeria and come over to this side, make contact with the investors, and then they can see what we ourselves can offer in terms of business. And then when we are inviting them down to Nigeria, they will feel very, very free to come. Thank you for being a true Nigerian in the diaspora. God richly bless your people.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Bye for now.
You're welcome.
Bless you people.
Thank you.